Nobody hears him scream. Well, that's a good sign, because I'm about to make him. And I'm a very private person, you know? I like to keep screaming between friends. If you don't make your friends scream on a bi-weekly basis, you're not doing anything. I mean, come on.
Hilarious. Like and subscribe.
Oh, it's so adorable and pink. It looks like it should blow bubbles, not rip my face off. Why do I want you to explode? Why have I ruined my stealth gun like this? Like, yeah, it's really, really easy to rip people apart if I don't get a headshot anymore, but... I guess it's nice to get them in the middle of a fucking room and everything. Does it use the same kind of ammo as my shotgun? My sniper! My sniper's just launching wrenches. It's the hardware store kind of ammo. We went out to Quick Fit, loaded it up with tires. You know how it is. Have you opened up my safe yet? Does that happen every single time, or do they know not to bother anymore? I guess they know not to bother. Maybe there's new shit in it depending on what time of day I get here. I can't be bothered to check. I doubt myself so much that we're not even going to try. Ah, the Gen Z way. Frank! Hey man, got that code for you. 7513, load her up! We're gonna light this night on fire! Gonna give these sad sons of bitches something to sing about for 1,000 loops. Frank out! Open the container. Where the in Carl's Bay? Oh, I thought this was a smoky thing. Has nothing to do with that at all. Where the fuck is Frank? Am I just gonna masquerade as the delivery man? Are we gonna do the classic fucking hitman tactic? I think we might be doing the classic fucking hitman tactic. The classic way to fuck a hitman. Hello? How the fuck did you get here? Is it moved? No, the other safe was still there. How do I not know your code either? Why can't I just shoot you open? I have so many explosives. You've heard my silver little fucking tongue. That spits fire too. Let me just melt off the character. Not me. I'm not being that much of a narcissist today. Maybe tomorrow, who knows? I've already gone over quota this week and it's only fucking Monday. It's gotta be in here. What happened to you? So dedicated to hide and seek that he sawed off below the waist just to make sure he could still fit. Oh, fuck. Oh, they're not gonna be brave enough to all come in here, are they? Or dedicated to their jobs and they're not getting paid? They're getting paid in only drugs and booze. You're not getting more drugs and booze. You were kind of just loaded up when you got here. I'd be surprised if you could stumble your way here in the first place. Oh, no. The billiards. The billiards, they're becoming sentient. They want out. Or maybe they're severing our arms to make sure that they can never be imprisoned again. It doesn't even have a pocket. I've never seen them not have a pocket. They roll back in and reload automatically. This is incredible. This is... Holy fuck. Pubs are going to be revolutionized when we introduce them to the conveyor belt. Revolutionary technology that hasn't been around since the 1400s. Tunnelless tunnel. Yes, we can see if that's all fucking gaping now, can't we? Oh, you know what? I know it's not meant to be used in this way. You live? Oh, well, it's not meant to be used in any fucking way then. Wait, how did we reload it so fast last time? Is it because I was running? I just get lucky? Did I know that's a new fucking mechanic I didn't even know was a thing? I don't know if that was a shotgun or just one of my ancient knitting needles going up in flames. Oh my god, his little morph suit! He's such a cutie! Wash it all away. It never dies! I don't fucking understand! Ew! What the fuck happened to him? He got pretzeled! I like that. I want to do that to everyone I ever meet. What do we got around this corner? Absolutely nothing opens remotely, which means... Wrong thing. No, I need my Nokia, please. Gotta smash some heads in, I gotta make some calls. Why not do it both at the same time? I wish Nokia was still that disgusting, because I would absolutely be hired as their slogan boy after that. That was a thing of beauty. This is gonna kill me. Hello, John Williams? What the fuck? He's suddenly playing Star Wars music. I can hear Jawas in the fucking background. The hell was that? Yeah, I think... Look how calm I am! Looked like I'm eating a Greg's Tuna Crunch baguette as I'm waiting for my friend to answer the door of Alcatraz, I guess. I'm best friends with Leatherface. Leatherface actually helps me make all of my endless leather wear. I am practically just one big ball of leather. Have you seen him? You've seen him in cutscenes? He's terrifying. Even his kneecaps. How? Woman, what the fuck? That was glued to her finger and she rubbed her head! What were you doing? Why is your head the thing in pain when you get your fingers severed, by the way? Maybe get your fucking priorities sorted out. No. I forget what my other thing does.
You can't hide!
What is this? Oh yeah. Oh, insufficient power! It's not anything! Fucking run! Remove that dude's eyeballs first, but then fucking run.
This is bigger than you!
Attack! What the fuck was that? Oh, I rolled him up in a ball. It was almost beautiful. It's gonna be the worst ability in the game, isn't it? But it's gonna be the funniest looking ability in the game. And that's all that matters. We're here for the content. We're here for a humorous time, not more than a 5 minutes time. Please don't be— how did you not hear that? You heard me trip over on a fucking pebble. You heard me skid on a goddamn banana peel, but you didn't hear me skidding your friend's fucking brain matter all over the floor. Selective fucking hearing, huh? Really, really excited for that banana. Blinded by his hunger. His friend's brains don't taste all that good. I already had my fill. After just one slurp! Come on! I still haven't figured out that fucking code, and it's the first code I ever looked at. We're never getting that one. It's not real. Take me home. Oh god, I need to get this one though. Really, really fast. Don't let him discover my hideout. Is that even a thing? Can they do that? Whatever. I'm enjoying the Gran Turismo 3 on the PS2 soundtrack that we're listening to right now. What the fuck is that? That's exactly what that sounds like on the menu screen. Juliana is dead. Does that mean she can never attack me again for an entire loop? What? Why are you clapping? Also, do you now immediately start the loop, or do you spend a little while dead before I end up fucking looping around too? I don't know how this works. Next is the container for Frank's fireworks. Chili con carne assist. There you go. It's still like ground meat. They just kind of use the parts that are full of cysts. Cancerous cows just taste better, you know? Throw enemies around painfully. Is there any unpainful way to do it? Because I don't want to fucking learn of it. I don't want it to be real. I've stole this from the wrong person. I'm surprised this still works. You're not supposed to be able to take from Juliana. At least I wasn't allowed last time. Although, did we have that before we'd learned how to infuse? That might add something to do. Wait, we had more than this. Oh, please. 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 Why was Matrix not infused? How? I have been using that thing forever. I've died and I've been able to get it back. Is it just because it was equipped? Oh, fuck me. Please tell me they didn't clean up the corpses. Please send me that. The janitors have got to be striking, right? They're not getting nearly enough crumbs of drug for this work. I'm killing a lot of people. There aren't nearly enough crumbs in the entire world, in all of Cuba and Colombia, to make up for the scrub-a-dub-dubbing that they'll have to do. Are you just telling me to jump? Because gladly, after I fucking lost that slab. Oh, Steve Jobs, you better have a better fucking Stone Age iPhone in store for me. This doesn't please Papa. I don't really have anything on you. What the fuck do we want to cram it full of? We took a perforator. How is a nail gonna punch through someone? Actually, that's annoying. The nail, unless it's gonna explode on multiple people now? Maybe it's gonna shatter into pieces? Shrapnel gun sounds a lot cooler than Spiker after a while. It's just the penetrator from Fear with none of the, haha, funny name, or, you know, actual power. I can't make corpse art with this, unless I actually knit through their face with my needles, which, seems a little bit messier than I'm prepared to go for, so right now I'll just stick with all these. Let's finish up Frank. We'll spend this entire day on Frank, and then hopefully we'll never have to ever do that again. Is there anything we have to do in Cars Bay in the morning? Because what we could do, I imagine we'll probably need to come here and fuck with Frank every single day from now on to force someone to be at the party when they're not supposed to be. Maybe Frank will, maybe he'll show up elsewhere and be mad in the morning to try and sort out some more fireworks, and then I can kill him. If I do that in the morning, then I could probably kill him and Charlie in the noon together, get two with one stone. That makes sense. I don't know if that's the case. I guess we'll find out down the line. It probably would make more sense to find out what happens if we do this, but I'm really excited to go after fucking Frank. Here you go. I think it makes sense. And it's been a while since we've been to the complex, and I think the complex is really, really fucking cool. We can murder Weenie again, except I don't think there's a reason. She's the sharpest tool in the shed. What about my nails? One of us is gonna splinter, and I've got a lot more nails, even if they're a little bit duller. Ah, the blunt force trauma will be more than enough anyway. They've got a grenade strapped to the fucking end. Well, shake it up. I've been spending far too much time sniffing around Frank. And with all that rambling he does, he smells very, very pungent. In through a good amount of thickets. And if all the party is dog-themed, you gotta assume these people have seen dogs before. The thickets are all laden with dead droppings. Not a very pleasant man. He hasn't used Garnier in a while. The janitors could scrub a dub him before I come to claim his existence too, because I do have to devour his soul. It's like reverse CPR, you have to suck up.
That looked like what I'm doing.
Just seems like you got cold feet back there. Didn't even kill anyone important.
Maybe that was the plan.
Like getting your nappy changed? Like sucking on your binky? Like being swaddled?
What the hell does that word mean?
Get this, asshole.
Is this what we used to do when we were married? God, no wonder he's riddled with dementia. He was far too much of a little bitch, baby. Now he's a psychotic murderer. He's a real strange guy, isn't he? He's really, really, really fucking jolly about getting a machete-assisted Kali Mar on that particular fucking dude. I'm just enjoying being the Santa of magical heart transplants. Except we sort of like transplant them into the void as opposed to into other people. Yeah, Colt is fucking insane. He's like the world's cutest Grim Reaper. He even gives like a child like oops sometimes after he kills people. I'm hoping, I haven't seen the giggle yet. I haven't been able to experience the joy of a middle-aged child's laughter. But every time he swings the remorseless scythe of anguish, you know, there might be another chance of him doing it. He's getting there. He's getting there. Gets in touch with his inner murderous child a little bit more every single time. I don't know. Can't stay mad at such a playful little skeletal minx. No one reacted. It's just the lunch alarm. Just dinner time. The sandwiches are ready. Shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. Please calm the fuck down. Is this where the alarm is too? Maybe it's just the alarm of this particular building. Because it's the only place I fucking broke into. Hate this place so fucking much. I always forget about that little bastard. The Reaper fears nothing except this one little fucking cube. Nah, that's an even bigger alarm. Not a fan of that one. Even less of a fan of that one. I could tolerate the other bastards. Thank you for the fizz pops, though. Delicious, delicious lollies, just to make sure I don't feel too bad for coming in. Why did lolly get so... I know why lolly got such a bad name, but why does it have to mean that as well in Japan? Here, it's just a delicious frozen treat. Alright, Reaper, where we going next? When do you want to let your hair down? And when do you get to see... Like, when else do you get to see the Reaper let its non-existent, long-since rotted away hair down, pop the collar of its sweet, funky, fresh leather jacket? Leather bomber jacket, actually. While actually dishing out a good fucking actual bombing of its own along an entire coastline. All those craters, its finest fucking artwork. What an absolute visionary. Actually, I am a visionary, but I'm the only visionary that isn't getting killed. I forgot that's actually a word in the goddamn game. Go on. Let your hair down. Feel the wind through your gaping, bottomless eye sockets. Feel the wet, soggy, amalgamous sand goo, or snow goo in this situation, I guess. Squish it in between your toe segments. Reaper on vacation. Disappointing vacation. He never fucking asked for, I guess, that keeps going on over and over and over again. Like one his great-great-great-great-aunt has been collecting coupons for in the newspaper for 3 months straight, instead of buying him a real fucking birthday present. Margaret? Come on, it's the big one. It's the big 80575th, you know? It's really big in Reaper fucking culture. What is that? 80,575th. There you go. It's not as if he can refuse, you know. He has to go or he'll be shunned. You gotta respect your elders. He'll be kicked out of his parents' house for good. He's already on thin ice, and 80,575 years old is no age to face the world alone. He's practically still a boy scout for supernatural fucking soul devourers. He'll be considered aunt-hating scum by his family for years. Anti-auntie, if you will. We wouldn't want that. I guess it's time for the Reaper goes to, what the fuck is that, an island? Mauritius? Is that a fucking island? I don't think this is Mauritius. For one, I don't think it ever snowed once out there. It sounds far too Spanish for weather. That's gonna break my damn immersion. And two, I'll be damned if I ever set foot on an island named after, oh no, the shittiest character in the Madagascar trilogy. And member of the Axis powers, Hitler and King Julian's right-hand man, Maurice. God, I wish that was silent so fucking bad. There's gotta be an upgrade that makes it silent, but then I'd be able to wipe everything out from spawn, so what's the fucking point? No, I know where we are. It's not Mauritius. Is there really any question? It's overcast, it's permanently snowing, which is basically just cooler, raining. Overwhelming sense of dread permeating through every little molecule, every icicle. The streets are full of the reeking boy piles that I leave in my wake. Both the dead ones and the sexually mind-blown ones. No, this is the Reaper goes to fucking Brighton. Homo haven of the UK, of the goddamn world. Who are we kidding? If we're the Reaper, we'll fit right in with all that bone-on-bone action.
Visual ID on target.
Damn it, I'm distracted! I'm on vacation! I don't have to kill people on vacation, do I? Well, luckily it's also his favorite activity. Why aren't you exploding? Is it too cold for the bombs to go off? They have to be lodging into you, aren't they? I don't know what the hell that was. Did I pick up the wrong gun? Does it get shittier? Does it jam? Does it only work sometimes? I don't know what the hell that was. Bone-on-bone action. I mean, the Reaper is just like 300 bones piled on top of each other anyway. Technically, we all are. We're just a little bit prettier for the most part than he is. Just 300 bones yanked around by meaty pulleys. Which is exactly what happens in most of the Brighton boy piles, really. Except they're normally alive, and I guess, as the Reaper, our bones aren't happy to see him. It's mostly just rigor mortis. The fact that this is where my brother has chosen to live makes a lot of sense. Brighton? Adding to the brotherly boy pile? I can't wait to see him there. I'll see if I can hook him up with a few boys who, you know, they're willing to pile, but they don't have piles, you know. I don't know if it's still called piles in the US. Like, he's gonna retrieve Excalibur from the stone, and it's gonna be a little bit bloodier than expected. When you're doing that, you always expect a little bit of a red crimson tinge, crimson mask for your, you know, your better head. But when there's piles, you know, it's already pre-torn. You don't want it to come pre-torn. You don't want ulcers. You want to be the one making the fucking ulcers. Only to cast them out and never utilize that chasm ever again. Always got to go for the pure ones. I don't know why I'm so sorry. That's your brother. It's okay. At least he's the one dishing it out. The piles aren't being caused within him. You're literally going with me to my brother's wedding. I don't know what their arrangement is, but I suspect mounds of men. Mounds of men aren't involved. No, that's why it's a boy pile, you know. Mounds of men implies there's like business suits involved. It sounds like it sounds like an orchestra piece, you know? None of that. Trust me, it's definitely not that classy. Not in Brighton. Oh, I know why! Because I made the stupid fucking nails go through them. I didn't think it was gonna work. I thought it would splinter, but no, that's really, really annoying. Come on. Let me speed dial my best friend Pew Pew Boy. No. Well, I guess I have to waste an aid on this. At least this place isn't quite as much of a movement banning hellhole as it was the last time we were here. Oh, it's this? The control panel's right here? How the fuck did we even know? Oh, it's invisible just like him, huh? Reveal it? I can stab it. Does that do the same job? Oh, it doesn't even matter. Eagle's camp is this way. But he's not here. Don't I need to know how the fuck he does it? I thought it was also using the other dude's half-brain fucking Macintosh. I got nothing to do with that at all. And I've been in here 1,000 times, man. What do you think we're gonna find that I didn't find last time? More invisible what the fuckery? Hi. Go away. Goodbye forever. He's gotta have a way to counteract this. Okay, so I thought maybe I broke the thing that powers up the damn control panel. We're gonna have to do this another fucking day, just like we have to do Frank another fucking day. Surely it's just his own powers. If I can turn myself invisible, I can turn my guns and my clothes invisible. It's gonna have something to do with it. I'm already enough of a leathery boy without literally just being hollowed out leather jackets bobbing around the entire world, taking all the lives possible. Feature not a bug, here we go. Apply the slab's effect to an inanimate object and your reaction is to ask how it might be undone. Counter proposal, don't fuck with it. I'll take a look at your invisible control panel later. That's what you did can be replicated. Intentionally. In the meantime, a nullifier should negate the slab for a day. Borrow as many as you'd like. Actually, why don't you keep them? That's not a fucking nullifier, though. There's no nullifiers around here. There's only nullifiers here in the middle of the fucking night while he's already unveiled the thing he needs. Oh, this is hell. None of this makes sense. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I don't think we're doing this. I think I messed this up. We gotta look around. If they're gonna be anywhere, they're gonna be in the big-ass facility. I don't think the alarm did anything. I think it was only an alarm for the people in this part of the area who are all very, 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 very dead. Very much doing the eternal nap. Nobody hears him scream. Well, that's a good sign, because I'm about to make him. And I'm a very private person, you know? I like to keep screaming between friends. If you don't make your friends scream on a bi-weekly basis, you're not doing it right. Like, come on.
Well, we're not in the lab. We're on top.
Igor cares for abandoning his security.
This is gonna be beautiful. Oh! It's supposed to do slight damage! It's supposed to do fucking nothing! You're almost as smart as me, which I find incredibly attractive. Oh, is he asking for weenie? You find the discarded sausage that people are keeping as a pet to be attractive, huh? Gay isn't even towering. I don't understand the appeal. If they couldn't fight Godzilla and win, are they even gay? Sorry, I don't know where this tangent is going. Gayzilla. Oh, hello. Do you blow up in one? Yes, you fucking do. We've got an insta-kill on all of these things now.